Have you heard the story of Frau Holle? No? Well, let me explain it to you. It all begins with the girl, her stepsister, and her stepmother. Now, our young heroine, often known as Cinderella, due to the fact that she had to clean all of the house alone, was very kind and very nice nurtured, while her stepsister was often known as ugly, cruel, and lazy. Now, our young Cinderella was tasked with spinning. She would spin and spin and spin all day, and that often resulted in her hands getting very bloody. So she'd often go by a well and wash off her spinning wheel until it was clean again. But there was this one day when she was washing her spinning wheel, and then it dropped into the well. Uh-oh. Scared, she ran back to tell her stepmother. And when she came, her stepmother was so furious that she demanded that she jump in the well after the spinning wheel. And because the girl was so terrified, she went back to the well, and she jumped in after the spinning wheel. When she had awoken, she was in a field with thousands upon thousands of flowers. And because she was so confused, she decided to walk through the field or through the meadow. As she walked, she came upon an oven, and this oven had a problem. It was full of baked bread, perfectly baked bread. So it needed someone to take it out. As it sensed the girl was nearby, the oven begged, please, 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 to help it with, for her to help it remove the bread. And because our girl is so kind, she decided to help the oven. So, when that was over, the girl continued on her way until she came upon a tree that had a similar problem to the oven. It was full of beautiful ripe apples with no one to pick it. So, like the oven, the tree begged and begged and begged, and the girl agreed. So she helped to remove all of the apples from the tree, and when she was done, she c- she continued on her way. As she came upon a house, she saw a woman inside, a woman that frightened her so badly she attempted to run away until the woman called after her, and she introduced herself as Frau Holle, or Mother Holle. Now, Mother Holle, although she looked very frightening, is a very kind old lady, and she requested that in exchange for our young Cinderella staying with her, she clean and cook and keep house for her. And the most important thing, when the time came, she would fluff and fluff and fluff Mother Holly's bed until feathers rained down like snow. So, our girl goes and she does all the housework and she does all the cleaning. And when the time comes, she fluffs and fluffs and fluffs Mother Holly's bed until feathers rain down like snow. Now, after months of this, she eventually feels iffy. She's not sure why, but she realizes that she is homesick. So she goes to Mother Holly, and then she asks Mother Holly to let her go home. And although Mother Holly does not want to let her go, she has no reason not to allow the girl to go home. So before she goes, Mother Holly takes the girl to go under a gate, and then when the girl emerges from the gate, she is covered in gold, as that was Frau Holly's gift to her. And along with that, Frau Holly returns her spinning wheel. As the girl as the girl eventually starts to leave, she looks she sees the world ascending. She ascends from the world, kind of like a godlike. And as she opens her eyes, she's back home, not far from her mother's house. And as she's walking up to the house, a bird calls out, "Cock-a-doodle-doo, our golden girl is here new." As she rushes in, she goes to see her stepmother and stepsister and share the news of her experience. And of course, because the stepmother is so selfish and so bitter, she wants the same for her daughter, her lazy, mean daughter. So she forces her daughter to go to the well, and just like our young Cinderella, jump in. So, just like her stepsister, the girl awoke in a field full of thousands of flowers, and she walked through them until she came upon the same oven full of bread. The oven, like it did to her stepsister, begged and asked for help in removing the bread. And because the girl was so vain and so lazy, she refused and she walked away, leaving the oven full of bread. As she continued on her journey, she eventually came up to the tree full of ripe apples. And like the oven, the tree also needed help. But the girl, ever so lazy, refused to help the tree as well. So the girl kept going until she came upon Mother Holly's house. When she did, she was not frightened by the looks of Mother Holly, as she had heard her stepsister's story, and instead immediately agreed to all the requirements needed to stay here. Now, at first, the girl was doing okay, but eventually her laziness took over her. And when the time came, she did not fluff Mother Holly's bed, so much so that feathers weighed down like snow. And eventually, Mother Holly got so tired of her behavior that she dismissed the girl. So, as the girl was leaving, she asked for her present, for her parting gift, and Mother Holly agreed and took the girl under the gate for her parting gift. But when the girl emerged, she was covered in dirt and poop. That, as Mother Holly felt that was that was a good reward for the work that she had helped her with. Just like that, the girl was transported home. And as she arrived, she heard a bird ring out, "Cock-a-doodle-doo, a dirty girl is here anew." And for the rest of her life, that felt stuck on her forever and ever and ever. And yeah, now you know the story of Frau Holle.